Welcome to part 2 of our spooky Great America vlogs, and
What the heck? What are those? What are these things? Oh, friendly monsters. I gotcha. Ah, fascinating. Friendly monsters. One of them almost looks like the new strawberry shortcake, not gonna lie. I know.
as I was saying, welcome to part 2 of our Great America spooky vlog, and it looks like the Firehouse Snacks finally reopened. The only thing is, there's no snacks in here. Wonder why? Because this is where you find out of the Haunted Attraction Pass. So, yeah. Also, the wizard looks like got a new sign, looks like. Biohazard. Oh. Anyways, unlike last time, where the first time we went to Fright Fest, we mainly stayed in the Candy Cane Trail and boom. This time, we're gonna walk around throughout pretty much the entire park, just to see how everything is. So, welcome to Witched Mellows, where, yeah, as you can tell, spooky. And oh, pumpkin statue. I like that. And yeah, I ain't friending out ghouls. So aren't you. And there's another monster statue right there. Anyways, we arrived at Southwest Territory. And yeah, I gotta say, it looks pretty good. Oh, wait. I gotta do this real quick. I gotta do this. Hold on. Anyone in there? Nothing. Oh! Alrighty then, he's dead. Okay, anyways, that's Hurricane Harbor's entrance, which I think is now useless. I don't know. But anyways, before I go around mostly the entire park, I'm gonna stop by, of course, my favorite store of the entire park. Dead Arms? Murderer skunk confirmed! And so are you. Inside the Looney Tunes store, they of course has new Fright Fest exclusive, including this beautiful shirt. I love the crap out of it. However, I also found these cute little baby tunes. You can tell because the tag looks completely different than the normal one. And yes, of course, Mr. Bugs Bunny and Taz and Lola are also there. And, of course, you know me by now, the purchase was a success. I had to, man. I just had to. Anyways, continuing throughout Southwest Territory, yeah, it's a spooky one for sure. Well, not as spooky as I thought, but what is this? Scooby-Doo at Six Flags? Again? Okay. But something new I found out this year was completely unusual. Since Holiday in the Park 2022 is no longer a thing at my park, at least we're getting a little bit of s'mores right now during Fright Fest. Or should I say, excuse my language, Hellfire s'mores. Yeah, so basically, they're bringing s'mores back despite the fact that it's not during the holiday season. So, yeah. And I was gonna ride this ride, but apparently it was closed, so might as well go to the Underworld in daylight. Ooh, so spooky. Actually, truth to be told, during the daylight of the Underworld, it's not really that bad, honestly. But if you go during the nighttime, oh, that's when things start to really pick up the pace. So, yeah, just lots of neat stuff there. And I'm a little bit surprised that they've built this in a matter of a week, I guess. I'm not sure how long they did this, but yeah. Anyways, you might be wondering what happens during the nighttime of the Underworld. Well, let's just say ghouls pop up drastically, like big time, trying to scare the bejeebus out of you, almost trying to give you a heart attack, and yeah, it's a nutty one. But thankfully we made it out alive, with or without ghouls, and as you can tell, fall is coming, as you can tell by those red trees. In my area, fall is nutty. Yeah, so cold. Anyways, we are in the Lost Circus, and oh my god! Oh my god! They still have it! Apparently, last time I went here, like a few, last month ago, I played the Looney Tune Carnival game, and turns out they still have it. The same exact prizes, except they had even more there. As I was walking through the lost circus, I can hear the skeleton playing a guitar. I love that guitar, by the way. Is it for sale? Well, that was a disappointment. Anyways, here's a clown. I just want to show you off. That's a clown. Scary clown. Not that scary, actually. Anyways, yeah, we're just walking through the lost circus, and yeah, it's a circus, all right. It's scary, all right. You know what else is weird? The Halloween Wars at Six Flags? The Funnel Cake Graveyard. I swear to God, if they have that for sale, next time, I'm gonna get that son of a... Anyways, walking through Yukon territory, I realized two things. One, these are already here during the off-season of Fright Fest. And two, Camp Cartoon has been transformed into Camp Boo. So for once, Camp Cartoon finally got a redesign and upgrade to make it actually a lot more good rather than generic. They have this cute little photo op, and I just had to do this, man. That's my boy! And they still have the same generic rides, but at least the theming now is spooky month. So at least now, it actually looks pretty good, actually. And yeah, honestly, this is really giving me some Scooby-Doo vibes. To be continued in, I think, part 3. Anyways, they got this another Kids Boo Fest photo op. And yeah, this is where the Kids Boo Fest really takes place. Right here at the Camp Boo. And right here is a little hay maze where Bedrock National Park used to be, as you can tell by that. Anyways, once again, they had like another photo op. Once again, I just had to do this because it's so gosh darn adorable. Unfortunately, I was gonna go through the maze. Unfortunately, though, once I got there, it was closed. But hey, at least I got to actually see the actual thing to look around. And I gotta say, it looks pretty good. I gotta say, perfect for all ages too. It's really good, honestly. I love it. But since it was closed, I guess I might as well leave now. Since I don't want to be stuck here all night. That may be the case, I'm not sure. Yeah, it just now closed. So, rip hay maze for today. No worries. It'll reopen soon. Yep. Hay maze is closed. However, across from Camp Boo was this cool thing called the Oktoberfest. So basically, the Oktoberfest is a food festival, kind of like the Taste of Six Flags, except without the Looney Tunes, because they're around from only 1 to 3 throughout Fright Fest, so that's a thing. Anyways, what you do is, well, you have to pay for some reason, not like, no discount. Actually, is there a discount? Anyways, they got live music, they got really good food, they got those beanbag rolls. They got wine, which I'm not allowed to drink, neither are you. They got really cool photo ops, and they got DC superhero girls for all generic reason. And inside the Boost Lounge, I realized something quite strange.
Yes, sir, Bullwinkle J-Moose here, and I do not approve this. Bullwinkle J-Moose here. I definitely do not approve this. There's Boost heads everywhere. Who knows? Maybe mine could be next. Just hope not. I do not approve this. Bullwinkle out.
And believe it or not, even though Holiday in the Park will no longer be a thing at my park, I still found some Holiday in the Park decorations from I think last year. Pretty funny, I gotta say. That's freaking hilarious.
Good job, baby bunny.
And of course, it can't be a food festival without live music. Sadly, I couldn't stay long as I had to walk through the rest of the park. So that's what I did. I gotta say, even though I didn't have any of the food yet, because it didn't actually cost actual money, I gotta say, it actually is pretty darn good. The Oktoberfest, if that's in your park, I highly recommend you do it. But I'm not sure if this is an exclusive to my park. But I imagine it's in the other parks too. I'd imagine, I'm not sure. And yeah. And Elmer Fudd is still in his rightful place. Thank God he's still there. Mooseburger Lounge. Nice. And let's just continue walking. And inside the cartoon cabin, or should I say at this point, Fright Fest cabin, they got some really dope looking Fright Fest merchandise, including, believe it or not, a vintage Fright Fest logo pumpkin. I gotta say, that's actually freaking nice. And more Halloween decorations, and more spooky stuff. And of course, as a massive tradition, I always, don't judge me, I always look right over there where the Looney Tunes statues are. It's just a really nice view. Not to mention, let's face it, I love the Looney Tunes. Anyways, even though I'm not a big DC guy, we're still gonna have to walk through DC Universe. We need a petition, man. We need a petition. If the DC comic characters can have their own land, why not the Looney Tunes? Seriously. Wait. Theme. That's Halloween theme. What? Okay. Let's just go to Mardi Gras for some even more spooky stuff, hopefully. I'm not sure. Ah. Here we go. Here we go. I like this. That's a little letdown though. Oh well. Let's hope Orleans Place, my bad. Orleans Place makes it up. And it turns out the Condor ride also got a name change. The Birdies. I actually cannot read that. No, it's the Birds, not the Birdies. Whoops, my bad. I'm so sorry. Anyways, on my way to Hometown Square again, I discovered this animatronic band that literally looks like the graveyard of the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. Speaking of graveyard, the time is about to arrive. The crowd so far really low, but trust me, it's gonna increase big time. So join me for part 3 as we go through somewhat of the one, the only Fright by Night. See you there.